A priest accused of raping a former altar boy several times in a 3-year period says that those charges should be dismissed because the accuser waited too long to report it.
Father Geoff Drew faces 9 counts of rape, which allegedly happened in the late 80s and early 90s before he became a priest. Anjanette Levy is live at the Hamilton County Courthouse to fill us in on the defense argument and why the prosecutor says it does not hold water. Anjanette.
Yeah, that's right, Paula. You know, this is the motion that was supposed to be argued this morning, filed by Geoff Drew. The hearing was delayed, but we talked to a local defense attorney who's not affiliated with this case at all about Father Drew's arguments.
Father Geoff Drew is accused of performing sex acts on a young boy at St. Jude Elementary School from 1987 to 1991. Drew was the music minister before he was ordained. But in this motion, Drew's attorneys claim the statute of limitations at that time was 6 years, so charges should not have been filed. Defense attorney Bill Gallagher says what's interesting about the argument is when the statute of limitations is triggered in rape cases involving children.
Normally it's when a child victim or an alleged child victim turns 18. But if that child victim, alleged victim, told certain people, law enforcement, child care workers, people with mandatory reporting requirements, then that triggers the statute of limitations.
So if Drew's accuser told any of those people before he turned 18, Gallagher says the allegation would fall outside the statute of limitations. Drew also argues that prosecutors cannot prove the accuser didn't report the rapes before he was 18.
There are a lot of people who no longer have a memory of any interaction with some of these alleged people, and a lot of people have now since deceased, who could be available to testify about whether or not there in fact was an outcry, there was a complaint made by the alleged victim.
At a press conference announcing the indictment, Hamilton County Prosecutor Joe Dieters said Drew could be charged because the statute of limitations changed over the years.
What happens in the statute of limitation cases is if your statute hasn't lapsed and it gets extended, the new extension applies. And as you see, it was extended 3 times.
So if you do the math, the accuser reported these rapes within 23 years, give or take a matter of months. Right now, the U.S. Supreme Court is hearing a case that looks at the constitutionality of extending statutes of limitations. Of course, a Hamilton County judge will decide all of this, and Father Drew's motion to dismiss the charges will be argued in a courtroom here on April 1st. Reporting live at the Hamilton County Courthouse, Anjanette Levy, Local 12 News. Paula, back to you.
Thanks. We'll let everyone know what is decided there. And